可得了。嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。检查一下 OBS。
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry!
Henry!
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother!
Henry! 咪個困啊 Henry！
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
boss 之刻。
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
口才
Nothing much.
Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
活力到底要干嘛的啊？我真的是跑步吗？活力好了。
I was with Bianca. Do you want a blow-by-blow account of everything we did? What's this, an interrogation?
All right. Sorry, son. It's just that I worry about you.
干嘛对妈妈那么
Thanks,
凶？
Ma, but I'm not 4 years old.
I know, Hal. You've grown up in front of my eyes. It's hard to get used to it.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Oh, not this again. Leave it lie, Mother.
凶。
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
叮，耶！我看看啊，角色等级。哎，我不是有升级吗？哎，左边一级了。哦，也这边有提升一级啦。Table， 哎，面包跟苹果出现了。之前我开新局的时候还不见了，干气死，气得半死。冰豆汤，冰果，总觉得有点迟缓呢。这边有2个奶酪。对啊，我觉得捡东西有点迟缓的，不知道是不是我的错觉。开门。洋葱，萝卜，高丽菜。面包。对啊，总觉得拿东西好像有点迟缓的。没有东西了。这个要开锁器。来帮老爹做事喽！吃！这些都还用不到。柑橘。快升级，可以再做一些有的没有的事情，采一些草什么的。 对不到。柑橘。目前实况应该是都不会那个了，很好 ，nice， 赞。噔噔，耶！啊，角色没有升级哦，角色都没有升级呀、算了 ，Hello。
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sorry, I had to go and deal with something.
Well, it's no great tragedy. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a
Kunesh，
hammer,
我
and
已
the
经打了
nails I
他
sold
不知道
him
几
a
次的
month ago.
Kunesh。
Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
OK， 好，先去拿剑阁，不要，先去找那个 Kunesh 打架。打你很多次啦，你菜啊！打架啊！
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
还钱，
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe,
斧头、
hammer,
锤
and
子、
nails.
钉子。
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me. Would you?
Would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
打架喽！教训你
I'm over here.
，Over here。哦，你很快闪人，闪得很快哎。被打一脚，好痛。
I'm going to enjoy this. Come on, you shit.
You shit. Come on, you shit. 啊，无体力啊，忝。God. 在哪里？在哪里？夸奖。干死我！干死我！ 干死我！干死我！干死我！干死我！看，被打到没体力啊！滑下。 哎，正面吃一拳。哎，正面吃一拳。
我吃
好下。
Dopsy Diddy.
攻他小。哎，正面吃一拳。夸奖。能。好了好了。
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ！ 夸奖夸奖。哦，你也会闪的，你很厉害。左闪右闪。左闪右闪，连续普通拳。
I'm going to enjoy this.
连续普通拳。连续普通拳。哎，我赢了。
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
能。
Are you serious?
能。耶，拿到东西喽！包包包包包。然后去找 Ale。OK。啊，应该先去找那个剑士的哈，忘记了。
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope.
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit. What? Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians?
每次看到这个激将
And
就觉得
nowadays,
很
not
好
even
笑
the。devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
讲屁话。
So, Hal, are you with us?
我不要。干，虽然我玩过很多次，都是选不要了。干，你们恶心呢！你们去丢他大便，手不是也要抓大便吗？不要。
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson,
虽
but
然我很想要跟
I
你
really
跟
don't
你
have
拿
time.
你身上的开锁
Well, that's
器。
disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, Hal, how could you pass up a chance like this?
再见，再见。先去跟那个监视讲话。哎，
Hey, Pip, do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself.
Hello.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
OK， 啵啵。好，我先去买酒。喝哦，喝哦。
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Don't worry, dearest.
哎，他居然没有之前的那个对话，
Oh, how?
就是说啊，
I
我身上没有
do hope
钱
so.
这样子。
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
也是一个小 bug 吧。
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Sabier Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
哎，为什么不能卖东西？
Don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer. But when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today.
哎，别人卡卖东西给我啊，别人卡。我要这个，其他我就不要了。还要付4块。然后 一个保存药剂，赚。买一个就好了，钱够就好了。哎、哎，为什么不行？嘿，干，为什么不能交易啊？边卡交易啊，边卡。妈的，我一定要等他停下来扫地是吗？算了算了，我去旁边拔荨麻好不好？
Look where you're going!
干，面是你撞到我，拔七哦。边卡交易啊，边卡。天才。
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Agree?
That's still too much.
65啦。
Is this enough?
That sounds pretty.
哎，看只能60件。
Very well.
哼，亏你还是我女朋友。然后买木炭。哎，木炭。
How are you?
Hello。他只有卖木炭而已，可怜哦。10个。他身上只有20块，可怜哦。
Let's have a word about the.
Why not?
5块。4.1块。
It'll take more than that.
4.5块。
All right, sir.
耶，赚0.5块也爽。学剑喽！哦 ，Tim。Hello.
So, can we get started?
We
can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Keep moving. 哎，我想要拔草，哎，可以让我拔草一下吗 ？Keep moving.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Take.
Very good.
Take.
Good.
Take.
Good.
Take.
Good. All right. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
That's it.
Not bad.
That's it.
Good.
That's it.
Very good.
That's it.
Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Good.
I take.
Not bad.
Take.
Again. All right.
好，结束了。
But I'm tired of bursting. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Believe me，波波。而且，然后去拿剑阁。哦，天！剑阁拿来。
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
I've just been to the tavern. Deutsch was saying all kinds of shit about how Sigismund should be king.
That bastard. One day he'll get his teeth knocked down his throat if he doesn't shut up.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Thank you.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Yay, Bobo. Dun. 办完事喽 ，Hello， 老爹。
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job.
接
Let's
下来
have
就
it
是
then,
看
son.
动画时间了。
Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish. So what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, You slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Coin, coin, coin.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Hey, it's me.
Good day to you, Teresa.
Teresa.
They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine.
That will
Why do you ask?
Go and get those
Just wondering,
damn nails.
will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Aí, ó.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
借一下，借一下。哎，小嫩逼。
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik.
If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Yeah.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
What's happened?哦，两个进攻相向，然后在中心点那边。Six men.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on,
We're running
come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
这么厉害，一刀劈死！这边也是被一刀劈死了。可怜哦。
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
好哦。
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Cover me, cover me! 深情的看着我跑掉。啊！跑起来！再见！不要追我！我知道我后面有一个追兵，我怕。怎么一个人躺在那边死去可怜哦？哎呦哎呦哎呦
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you.
！Teresa， 我来帮你了 ，Teresa。打击打
Go to hell, you son!
Teresa， 我先骑马，等我。Help！ 哎 ，Hello。哎，再见。再见。Teresa 8888，我已经尽量帮你了，再见。被毒死了，可怜。shit！ 知道我膝盖中了一箭。对，别射了，别射了，限制走位。
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Left. 哎，没追，哎，有还追，别追啦，别射啦。我的马快没力啦，别追啦。你们怎么那么快啊？马快没力了，让他休息一下。 别射啦！再见再见再见！突然加速，限制走位。前面的跑起来跑起来，不要发呆了。
Run for it!
Kiveles lähtee fast!
Itse manjakkaiden juumurons.
啊！前面的不要过来，跑起来
Run for it! Mac left!
还没到吗？应该在前面的，应该在前面的，应该快到了。马，再撑一下，马，到了。耶！哎呦，别射，别射，别射！
Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Help! Scottish has been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hanyo! Huzungine! They're turning tail! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
啊 ，Tim 脚上中了一箭，有够疼。
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
感谢感谢。
Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Ah, 痛。Thank you.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
旁边的声音那种威胁超小了。
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak
不
to
能
Lord
关心一
Divish.
下我，
Can you
很奇
manage?
怪。
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robart. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
多久？哦，好了 ，Hello。结果。
Hey.
罗巴德，你好像在讲你是机器人大
You've
人
done
吗
well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. What? I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
I hear you.
Hey. Hey.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Hey.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
开吃开吃。食饭。哦， hungry 啊！
Lord Almighty!
好吃好吃。烤鸭。豆泥。面包。哦，我很饿，我全部都要吃。饿到我前胸贴后背。看啥？
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
不能偷吧，偷了可能会被抓起来。哎，这边还有，拿光光，好吃。哦，没有东西了。哎呦，吃到变一头猪了！哎呦。 爱困。哎呦哎呦哎呦哎呦哎呦！来困。啊，睡到早上，现在一下子就被叫起来了。
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
哎，叫你脱鞋不脱鞋呢？扣扣。
Yes.
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
你也真的是拿很多东西
My
来。
lady. No, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry.
哎呦，偷摸我的
I
手
know
手，我
this
要
is
收
all
钱
very
哦。
new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Dun. 上次我跟他肉等聊了超长，虽然我觉得没什么意义。 是有增加口才，所以我觉得还可以。
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
增加口才。
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to
你
our
怎么突然就
town,
知道他
which was soon to
对
meet
面
the
那个
same
军队
fate.
是
God have
Sigismund？
mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. The gate to the castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste, and I saw the terror in their eyes.
I can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzik's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her.
没有啦，我只是
I
你
wanted
只
there
是
to
过
be
去
at
劈一
least
刀
one
而已就
person
跑
on
了。
count. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
嘿，讲完了，升一
It's
级还可以
terrible.。How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot.
就是
Shortly
现
after
在
our
的这个领
marriage,
主超
before
老
I
的。
even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probislavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
酒留下来就好了。
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Eh, 就叫你脱鞋子，听不懂嘞。
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
我把了解到中世纪女性夜莺药剂，我有拿到夜莺药剂吗？没有，我没有，我只有保存药剂而已。走错路，在这边。
But if I have to choose a place,
与长官交谈。
Listen up! If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
好的，有点累个累个。
Hey, you watch it!
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz. Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robber?
Sir Ansig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! There's only a troublemaker right there now!
Dun.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled and report everything to me at once. Understood?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes.
为什么中间要插一个这个？
Keep watch of the battlements with my men.
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
好的。好，现在去偷看东西。
Well, I never.
Hello.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
嘿嘿，这个好像也不能拿。哎，坐。啊，又困起来，睡觉。起床，起床！跑起来，跑起来！ Go, go! Let's go, let's go! Ah, damn.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Go, go! Dun. 看动画。紧丢，紧丢。真的是一大群。
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
假借现在国王的名字
by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
哇，真的是大军呢。可是要顾得起这么大的军，真的是，说不定真的是很困难。看来这个，妈的，他很有钱。撤退，撤退！叭叭叭叭叭。
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Dun, dun. 光头仔。
Good day to you.
Hello.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslaus's allies.
那为什么斯卡里兹的那时候有个念兹嘛？我不知道。 他们那边的兵力为什么要那么少啊？明明是很重要的矿山。
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Gutenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
钱。
So he could loot it?
Correct.
养军队很困难。
King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Gutenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Gutenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Gutenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Gutenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these Cumans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said, that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
OK， 那现在，商人在哪里？你是商人吗？不是，你是一般的村民。哎，身上的能量97，很多。商人在这边。哎，放我出去啦！
Good day to you.
I need to get out.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
You especially.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
All right, I'll see what I can... Is there someone here?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin.
coin 的是硬币啊。
For anything else, you
还是
should see
零
a
钱？
fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
That business with...
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war whores out of Bohemia for good.
哎，买东西。
Good day to you. What do you...
Hello.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
开锁器2个就好了。藏宝图。哪个比较好啊？最小力量2，最小敏捷1，力量37，42。把这个卖掉。 柑橘，苹果不用那么多，荨麻留着，蒲公英，鼠尾草，面包卷，面包，奶酪不用那么多。然后再也没付过钱，还要支付121块，这样就可以了吧？我看23块，他妈你很赶呢！哇！哇，今天要去跟我收8块而已，这个是可以卖100块的东西耶！你他妈的，你很赶呢！操！不要！先去偷枪东，先跟他买2个开锁器好了。我操，你他妈真的很赶呢！
Can we trade?
If you've got.
哎呦，背痒痒的，开锁器18块。不要卖你保存药剂哦，金价北河。先把一些小东西卖掉。
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Why not?
What about this?
Close. All right, so. Jesus, look what you've done.
这边。
Why would they?
Huh?
Sorry. Hey. 哦，拿到斧头了，碎。看一下哈，在哪里？哎，找到了。开锁好像有改，变得比较好开了。没有其他的武器了吗？哎，碎。哎，这是哪里呀？ 没事，八。
What the hell was that? Must be the wind.
嘿嘿。些许困难，好不？ 看来这些还不能拿啊！中，把一些拿去卖好了。 基本上要绕一圈呢。算了，看啊，最小敏捷掉2，最小力量7，最小力量5，最小力量1，好，直接可以穿。绕一圈也好了，顺便夺守卫。马。我的马在哪里 ？Where is my horse？ 这是我的马吗？对。
Strange clothes and iron mask.
这边。
Prisoners and make broth from corpses.
Hello.
Can we trade?
If you've got the.
50、40、43、43、43、432、50、42。好，我想一下，状态80啊，这个比较烂，这个留着。围巾卖掉，衣服卖掉，远程剑38支，优质远程剑，无所谓，这个卖给我，付9块，可以。
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Naturally. 20块。
Are we agreed?
Close.
看0块，妈你很赶呢，最起码给我5块。
Finally.
哎呦，也是压线呢，干！你他妈真是很小气。洗个澡。哎，放我出去。
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word.
干嘛带一个水桶在头上？拜拜。为什么他没有大叫一声 "Open the door"？ 澡堂，哎，澡堂这边可以玩那个改变样子，来去看一下好了。Hello， 澡堂老板。
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
And what is it you'd like?
洗澡并洗衣服，疗伤必须 雇一个姑娘，所有的服务都有了，剪头、剃胡子，剪个头看看。战场卷发，东方风格。东方风格是什么？我看看。哎呦，其实蛮帅的，东方风格。
I'd like that. Thank you.
胡子呢
As you wish.
I'm not giving you that much.
And how much are you?
哦，好贵哦，剪个
Agree.
头，剪个头那么贵，
You're a right.
被骂了。这样18块啦。
You won't regret spending.
咔嚓咔嚓，帅气帅气。胡子就不用变了吧？好，上个厕所。哎。よいしょ，回来了。胡子就不用了。这有草有我要的吗？颠茄之类的。树类草蒲公英。好，至少有点荨麻 QQ 好 ，Q 好啊，再见。我记得这边附近是不是有个任务啊？我看一下。哦，在这里，活动给予者，在那边，从这边过去好了。应该在这里吧？好像是这里吧？哎切 ，Hello。
What's going on?
My respects to you.
安安呢
Have you got any work that needs doing?
Not much,
？Not much.
unless you're not averse to a bit of risk.
How do you mean?
As you can see, I tan hides. I can only buy them from the master huntsman, and he never gives me enough. I'd hunt them down myself, only he keeps a close watch on me. But you now...
Well, I don't think the master huntsman would be any happier about me hunting on his preserve.
He wouldn't, if he caught you at it. Look here, I'll pay a good price for whatever you bring me. And sometimes I have to fill an order and I need something in particular. In which case, I would pay you extra. And if you help me out a few times, I might be able to teach you something useful.
哎呦，这么好。
Couldn't you use some hides?
I'm in need of boar hides, believe it or not. They don't make very good leather, but the cobbler uses it to make cheap shoes. And there's a lot of demand before autumn. 野猪皮，那你的柜上有野猪皮吗？羊
羊皮、狗皮，这是什么？牛皮。
Something happened.
What something happened？ 这边有东西吗？没有，没有东西。
What? Show you. Who is it?
不能开。好臭！他要盯到我离开。
Who is it?
有没有另外一道门可以进去啊？没有。那个是颠茄吗？不是。No 颠茄，然后士兵在看这些牛。是不是可以跟他学狩猎啊？
Who is it?
不给讲话，再见。商人。不。呀！救！营地。Hello。人事物非。帅气的头。
Wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own. It's like they've already gone.
可怜啊！可怜哦。看能不能拿公摄影好了。偷东西啊！
Answer to my prayers just when I wanted to bet. Is that all you've got? I'm going to enjoy this. You'll get.
射头。哎 ，miss。哎 ，miss。
You think you're good, do you?
啊
Is that?
啊！good good 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 good。good good good。啊，打不到他哎、哎、可以哎、哎、打到了，打到了。哎、不要跑啊！哎、哎、不要跑啊！波波，能。叫你不要跑，那边跑。哇，他的武器跑到哪里去了？哎呀，可怜哦。啊，他的武器不知道到哪里去了。会急救、侦查，这个好。力量，坚不可摧，盗墓者。我想要驴子。啊，射箭没有算在那个、哦。哼，看不知道跟他打去哪里了，算了。找到就一刀刺死他。嗯，这个不是颠茄。啊！啊，受伤，想要补。变成猪了。这个是颠茄吗？不是，误会了。没什么音乐。哎、我是不是走到小路了、好像是呢，我想走到走错路了。正常来说还有其他的战斗啊。完了。 我记得我在这边打了3场吧，可能我不小心略过了。哎，可惜。对，我一定略过几个，我好像略过一个战斗了，是在前面吗？好像不是，走这边不。可怜哦，死了了。哎，在前面。还是小帕。
What's that? Jesus Christ! You're back.
失去。强盗。有了。波波。哎呦，干中特兰那边还有一个剪新头发是吧？来喝个药好了。看错了，干吃撑了，马德。可怜哦，西里家。冻掉啊，要绕进去。玫瑰。喂。哎，前面还有一个，这样就没错过了。哎，大家。
Hey. What are you doing
Good.
here? Tired of life, are you? Gone weak at the knees, have you? What about fix?
Ow! 投降！快投降！其实，你的棒棒呢？哦，在这边，大棒棒。 来，哦，超重。可怜啊！哦，身上超重的。还有吸溜溜。
Bailiff, he didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand.
这个吧。可怜。哦，身上还有钱，1块，赞。还被吊起来，超可怜的。
You stood by his side and he did this to you.
德国佬。
In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon me.
德国佬，可怜哦，德国佬。德国人身上什么都没有，德国佬。还有可怜哦。啊，比安卡。
Not you.
啊，比安卡原本就很丑了，掉更丑了。
I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it.
I swear.
Just wait a moment. I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you like this.
耶，保存药剂跟比安卡的戒指。
Take this as a keepsake to remember you by, my dearest.
可怜哦。嗯，戒指哦，这个00000什么都没有，魅力加11，没有用。我的负重是多少啊？78好低哦。突然觉得这个头有没有那么好看？
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
找铲子在那边，好重，身上好重。还不能点驴子哦，力量1。啊，等级4，多拿15磅也没有用。哎呦，可怜哦，战争真的是很残酷的。直接进动画
Get away, you mutt!
前进都市吃。
Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Bishak, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
问个问题不行啊，拍他小嘞。
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing? What are you doing?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
If you lend me that spade, I'll have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that.
看，你不是我朋友吗？你不知道我是铁匠，你是北齐。
My father forged it for Sir Radzik. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take him to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground. I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of corn. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher did?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
我赌你以前他妈的，我跑好快啊！走跟飞的一样。
Easy one. You know me. Your good master won't be needed this.
好，不收，可怜。好冲哦！花木准备收东西喽。家里还有一个箱子没拿。卡住了，好重哦，太重了吧！哎，可怜哦。 真的是无敌重。哇，洗劫一空，就剩这个箱子。亨利骰子 B。
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all.
他的睫毛好长哦。
How am I gonna do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion.
坏人讲电话都是在骗。
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye! Cut the bastard down! As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth. Ah! Your end is nigh.
Smash it!
哦，被秒杀，最终还是被秒杀，被两下就死了。对。
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
The games are over.
看 ，Teresa， 你的脸怪怪的。噔噔噔。啊，没有剑了。 可怜哦。哦，全身都是血，可怜哦。噔噔噔。 噔噔噔噔。狗狗。一个人被拴在那边，可怜哦。哎呦，我 Henry。おらおら。おらおら。你们怎么那么厉害啊？
那会叫法子吗？
靠腰。我快被剁死啦！救命啊！刚才差点被梦里的士兵剁死。
There's work to be done.
读取好久哦。噔
Wake
噔
up,
噔噔，哎呦，有了。
It's past sunrise. Henry, can you hear me? Get up, Henry, wake up. It's a new day. Henry, can you hear me?
Hello, Teresa.
Hallelujah. I
Hallelujah.
thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
你的脸没有那么脏嘞，不知道为什么。
What happened?
You don't remember anything?
哦，好像还是
I
蛮脏
suppose
的。
that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents. I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
昏迷了几天之后。
You're awake.
Hello.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill, my uncle's mill at Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life.
偷到天才.
And I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Oh, 啊滋，我看一下，这些还不要带。啊，戒指应该不用了。这个加减穿贵族鞋，复仇之路。戒指不用戴。OK， 先暂时这样子不？ 哦，任何房子。
A word with you, young fellow.
Hello.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later.
Money first.
That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him.
Don't vex him.
Can you tell?
先不要了。
That's all.
铲子在这边吧。看到了。我记得这边好像有薄荷哈。荨麻先捡一点。哦，我现在还只能一个一个捡，可怜嘛。 找到了薄荷，薄荷比较高单价。等下拿去卖，价格会比较好。 多薄荷这里。然后这里该不会有个颠茄之类的吧？都是荨麻了。好，我看看，这边里面也有任务。哎，前面就是澡堂了，去把我的头发换回来好了。No。啊，天！武器，远程剑装起来 ，OK。这是澡堂吗？耶！
What kind of governor is Sir Hannes?
He's strict, but just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that Sir Radzik. So you don't see no one attacking us.
最臭。
What kind of governor is Sir Hannes?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
老板娘是哪一个？在这边哦，靠！老板你也太不显眼了吧
I'm interested.
And
我想要剪头发。好丑哦。
No deal.
哇，光头哥。
No deal.
母亲之子。哦，就是还原原本的，好吧，就还原
I'd
原
like
本的。
that.
as you wish.
I'm not giving you that much.
And how much are you?
Satisfied?
You're a right pinch.
干好贵哦，你剪个头那么贵哦。
You won't regret spending them. God bless.
够贵耶。只有在你这边偷抢东西。会饿吗？营养53，可以吃。跑起来，跑起来！这个是什么？什么都不是。啾，找到了。哎，是这里吗？好像不是。 但是应该在这附近的。哎，是这里没错。Hello， 屠夫。嗨。
Hey.
This is a bit awkward, but recently you buried a convict, and this convict was a friend of mine. He had a ring on his finger that I gave him for luck. And I figured, since he doesn't need it anymore...
And you think I rob corpses, so I must have it?
Well, I'm sure you wouldn't be fool enough to bury him with such a valuable ring. Or am I wrong?
You're right, I do have the ring. But actually, it's a worthless bauble. You can have it for a few groschen.
好贵，20块。
It's a deal.
Here it is.
干，怎么变贵了
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
好贵哦。
What's that?
Need some help?
现在还不能偷东西，妈的！跑！哎，我拿到戒指，好贵哦。
Good health to you.
Hello.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojtek, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. So that'll come in useful. Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojtek in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sassa.
Tell me about Wojtek.
He's young and hot-blooded, with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Kruger. Slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
What about this Simon in Sassa?
An odd one he is, a loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. But before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Would you teach me something about the milling craft?
Milling
like how
craft.
to get things out of strangers' purses into your own?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen.
好，现在沿路捡个东西，等一下拿去卖。
Good day, Henry.
Hello. Oh, 有东西。
I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you, and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
哦，我会，我超厉害。这么快，靠腰嘞！太远了吧？
That's the way. I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
喝醉和睡着的人。
You're welcome, but I'll be having that dagger back now.
好的。
Hey!
啵啵。然后去。 要先去拉泰那边。噔噔噔噔。嗯，这是一条小路是吗？没什么用的小路。我是不是走错路了？对，我走错路了。跳。噔噔噔。噔噔噔噔噔。噔噔噔噔。快速旅行点。我角色是不是有升级？有诶。这个最终报价要学。Hello.
Halt. Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyitz.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship? What makes you think he'll see you?
Think I'm a coward, do you?
No. I think you're an idiot. Now clear off before I clap you in irons.
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
应该是剥你的皮吧？剥我皮干嘛？
Jesus, look where you're going.
Hey, hello.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observed?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
你是不是欠揍啊？
You want another beating?
No, I don't.
So, what about the debt then?
Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
All right then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Very well then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
Again.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every...
Jesus, look where you're going.
Jesus Christ be...
Hello. 我看看你有卖什么。小的铁匠。你也没卖什么东西嘛。100块。不过看来是没什么杂物可以卖给你，之后再说。婆婆。嗨。
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
I'm feeling as good as new.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
看哈，烈酒卖掉，阴梨卖掉，荨麻还不用卖，薄荷、蒲公英，你薄荷收那么便宜哦你？哇，你是跟我买22块，妈，你真的是他妈的小气！我看一下颠茄。哇，妈的，一个卖我3块，有够贵。
Let's talk about the pro.
Aye?
What about this?
You're a...
哎，还可以，还有机会，还有机会。70块。
You're flaying me here.
Close.
好，68。
All right, so.
飞行裤。捉妖。荨麻，哦，做到我都会了。发现文书？没有，我没有发现文书。颠茄2个。磨。耶！等一下，草是不是洒出来了？刚好12点，做完药就可以来休息喽。 么？哦耶！波波。嗯。存档 ，Hello。等一下，我是不是没有存档？哦，这样可以直接睡觉，是不是？而且大睡特睡一番。嗯 ？What？ 哎。哦。Hello, Teresa。哎呦。
What is it?
What is it? 哇，你刚要睡是不是？
How are you, Henry?
Hello, morning. 这样是有没有存档啊？干，我刚刚是在睡到别人的床上，是不是？妈的！看睡太久，靠腰，我看一下。3、5，哦没有，好了，直接保存游戏了。好，休息。好啦，那今天就先看到这个地方，非常感谢大家晚上所看到，晚安啦，啵啵，休息喽。